Hello students, in this video we will discuss the remaining part of the asexual reproduction. We were discussing in the part 1 we have discussed the asexual reproduction types, or in this second video we will discussing the one of the part of the asexual reproduction, that is vegetative reproduction. And in this part 3 we are going to discuss about the parts of the vegetative reproduction. Along with that we are going to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of vegetative propagation along with advantages and disadvantages of the asexual reproduction. So let's move on to the topic. Subaerial stem. These are the stems that do not rise up but grow just above the ground. Like some pond plants have some subaerial leaves as well as a submerged leaf. Like one stem modification is considered to be stolon on runner. You can see the diagram. So water stolons or runners, these are the horizontal stem that grow above the ground. For example, in case of strawberries. Next one is some tiny plantlets. They form along the stolon and root form where they touch the ground. One important point is there, like all horizontal stems are called, not all horizontal stems are called stolons. Plant with stolons are called stoloniferous. When the connection with the parent plant breaks, the new plant become independent. Next one is offset. These are some lateral shoots that are used for plant propagation. They develop around the base of the monocot stem or trunk and are allowed to grow and develop their own root system before being separated from the parent plant and plantlet elsewhere. For example, in case of Pistia eichhornia. Next one is aerial stem modification. So these are the modification to the aerial stems, vegetative bud and floral bud of plants growing in different conditions, in which they perform different type of functions like climbing, protection, synthesis of food or vegetative propagation. Like some aerial stem modifications are there, like tendril, thorn, hook, phyloclade, bulbil, clelodes. इसका मतलब एरियल स्टेम मॉडिफिकेशन का मतलब है कि जो स्टेम क्लाइंबिंग, प्रोटेक्शन, सिंथेसिस ऑफ फूड और वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन जैसे प्रोसेस करते हैं. Like some aerial stem structures are written here, like tendrils, thorn, hook, phyloclade, bulbil, cladodes. These are some of the aerial stem modifications. You can see the picture in the next page. Like phyloclade structure is there, cladode structure is there, thorns, stem tails and bulbils are there. These are some aerial stem modifications. What are the root modifications? There are two basic types of roots, like one is fleshy taproot and another one is tuberous roots. So this is the structure of the tuberous root. So here the new plants, they emerge out of the swollen modified root known as tubers, and these buds are formed at the base of the stem. So here you can see the diagram or different type of root modifications. So first type of root is fleshy taproot. Fleshy taproot is present in root, beets and radishes. And next type is tuberous root. Sweet potato is one of the example of tuberous root. What are the leaf modifications? Some plants they produce bud in the margin of the leaf. मतलब जो leaf का जो margin होता है उसमें से bud form होगा, वो bud जाके एक नया plantlet बन जाता है. Like in this picture you can see one diagram is also there. सम प्लांट्स दे प्रोड्यूस बड, लीफ का जो मार्जिन है, लीफ के मार्जिन में छोटे छोटे बड फॉर्म होते हैं और वो सारे बड क्या होगा, when they grow they fall in a moist soil and they begin to form a new plant. For example is bryophyllum. So next one is artificial vegetable propagation. So what is artificial vegetable propagation? Means it is a type of vegetable propagation that is run by humans in the field or in some laboratories. Humans perform some methods, and most common type of vegetative reproduction, number one is cutting. So here what happens in this type, specifically what happens, a plant stem or leaf is cut and then it is planted on the soil. प्लांट का कोई भी स्टेम हम उसको कट करते हैं, कट करने के बाद उसको सॉइल में उसको प्लांट कर देते हैं. समटाइम्स some hormones are also used. So the new plant that is formed, it is formed from the adventitious root. पहले वो adventitious root form करेगा, after that it forms a new plant. Second type is grafting. So what happens in grafting? It is one method that is used to produce some hybrid variety of plants by combining some टू प्लांट स्टेम. दो प्लांट का जो स्टेम है उसको अटैच कर देते हैं और उसके बाद देन इट इज़ रूटेड इन द ग्राउंड. सो जिस प्लांट का पार्ट हम उसको ज्वाइन कर दे दूसरे प्लांट में, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड एज सियोन. और जो रूट है, जो प्लांट का जो रूट है, मेन प्लांट जो होगा उसको स्टॉक बोलते हैं. लाइक इन द डायग्राम यू कैन सी, grafting it is not possible in monocotyledonous plant because monocot plants they do not have the vascular cambium. Vascular cambium is very much required for the secondary development of the plant. Next method is called as a layering. So in this what happen, the stem of the plant is bent to the ground and then covered with soil, and this attached stem with developing root is called as a layer. इसका मतलब है कि हम जो एक प्लांट है उस प्लांट के स्टेम को बेंड करके उसको ग्राउंड की तरफ लेके आते हैं, उसको सॉइल से कवर करते हैं, देन दैट स्टेम विल स्टार्ट डेवलपिंग द एडवेंटिशियस रूट. एडवेंटिशियस रूट डेवलप करेगा और धीरे धीरे वो एक नया प्लांट फॉर्म होगा. There are different type of layering is there, like simple layering, picture is there, simple layering, compound layering, tip layering, mound layering and air layering. In the next picture you can see the different type of layering. So what happens in simple layering? In case of simple layering, it is done by bending a stem under the middle touches the soil. It means a simple layering is done by bending a stem until the middle touches the soil. Push the center of the stem underground and hold it in place with U-shaped pin. इसका मतलब है कि इसमें जो प्लांट है, प्लांट का जो स्टेम है उसको बेंड करके सॉइल के नीचे लाते हैं और सॉइल अंडर सॉइल लाने के बाद उसमें से एडवेंटिशियस रूट डेवलप होगा और दैट एडवेंटिशियस रूट will result in the development of a new plant. There are different type of layering also, like one is compound layering. So in case of compound layering, tip layering, mound layering, air layering, these are some of the types of layering. In case of tip layering, एक्चुअली टिप लेयरिंग में क्या होगा कि जो प्लांट का जो स्टेम का जो टिप ऑफ द स्टेम है, टिप ऑफ द स्टेम को सॉइल के नीचे लाते हैं अंडर द सॉइल, and after that it will result in the formation of a new plant. Tip layering, it works by pushing the very tip or point of the stem underground and holding it in place with a pin. Next type is mound layering. So what is mound layering? Mound layering is used for heavy stem shrub or trees. इसका मतलब है कि जो स्टेम जो काफ़ी हैवी होता है, तो हैवी या जो मोटा होता है स्टेम, तो वो सारे स्टेम को मेन स्टेम इट कम्स अंडर द ग्राउंड एंड देन वी हैव टू कवर इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ द सॉइल एंड फ्रॉम it will result to the formation of bud. The bud will form at the end of the stem. सबसे नीचे जो होगा स्टेम का सबसे नीचे वाले पार्ट में वहाँ पे बड फॉर्म होता है एंड दैट फ्रॉम द बड it result in the formation of the new rooted branches. And last one is air layering. Air layering it is done by peeling the bark from the middle. हम लोग जो ट्री होता है ट्री के bark का जो है bark of the tree को रिमूव करना है. रिमूव करने के बाद then it is covered with the help of some mosses. Mosses it comes under plant kingdom. So this mosses and then we have to wrap with the plastic. कुछ mosses को उसमें अंदर डालना है and then प्लास्टिक से उसको रैप कर देना है. रैप करने के बाद वो जो बार्क ऑफ द ट्री है जिसको हमने पील ऑफ किया है उसमें से रूट डेवलप होगा. वी कैन कट द रूट टिप फ्रॉम द प्लांट. रूट टिप को हम कट करके निकाल सकते हैं. उसके बाद उसको हम एक नया प्लांट ले फॉर्म कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज सकरिंग. Next type is suckering. So what are suckers actually? These suckers are undergone specialized organs, and here what happens, the suckers may be horizontal or oblique, and these are non-green in nature. So these suckers what happens, the mature suckers are cut away. जो suckers है उसको काट करके दूसरे एरिया में लेके जाते हैं, न्यू एरिया जहाँ जाके वो न्यू प्लांट फॉर्म करते हैं. In this way the plant number may be increased, and these suckers have a dual process that it helps in growing new shoots and also it helps in removing nutrient sucking buds that prohibit main stem from growing. Last type of vegetative propagation is tissue culture. So what is tissue culture? And tissue culture is a technique in which the plant cells from different part of the plant are cultured in a laboratory to develop a new plant. And the tissue or the plant tissue that is obtained or that is needed to be cultured is called as the explant. It means from a single cell a whole organism is formed. Tissue culture is a technique in which from a single cell a whole organism is formed, and that is also known as, that ability is also known as totipotency. And after this tissue culture thousands of plants may be formed, and that is called as the micropropagation. It means micropropagation is a practice of rapidly multiplying stock plant material to produce many progeny plants using modern plant tissue culture technique. So what are the benefits of tissue culture? There is formation of large number of clones, selection and culturing of desirable characteristic traits, reproduction without the need for seeds, no restriction on growing plants due to seasons, short production time with long generation time. So these are some of the advantages of tissue culture. So in the diagram you can see then how a cell is taken out from the living plant. The cell is taken and then the cell it forms a undifferentiated tissue that is called as a callus, and after that from the callus further culturing it generates a new plant. So this is the overall technique of tissue culture. So what are the advantages of vegetative propagation? So there are many advantages of vegetative propagation, like it is good for the multiplication of seedless plant. The plants that do not have the seeds, they do not bear seeds, in their multiplication vegetative propagation plays a great role. Also it is the fastest method of reproduction. So by grafting technique a desirable quality of fruit, flower or seed can be obtained. Disease free plants can be formed. So also a good quality and better yield varieties can also be preserved for a long duration. and it gives 100% genetic similarity to their parents. That is also called as the clone. Next one is, what are the disadvantages of vegetative propagation? Disease plants always gives disease clone. It means if the plant is diseased, then it will form a disease plant only. So before taking this initiative, vegetative propagation, first that should be checked whether the plant is disease resistant or not. Then vegetative organ cannot be preserved for long duration. Then vegetative propagation do not cause variation, and there is absence of dispersal mechanism. Then these are some of the disadvantages of vegetative propagation. What is the importance of vegetative propagation? It is the only method of reproduction in which the plant lose their capacity to produce seed, and the plant which produce small quantity of seed have poor viability of seeds. Also, the production of plant is more as compared to seeded plants. The greatest advantage of this method is that the genotype of the plant can be retained. What are the advantages of asexual reproduction? So, asexual reproduction, what are the advantages of asexual reproduction? So, what are the advantages of asexual reproduction? That when the environmental factors are favorable, asexual reproduction is employed as a suitable mechanism. Also, it helps in increasing the population, that give a full advantage of rich supply resources. What are the disadvantages of asexual reproduction? Lack of diversity. Like since one organism is involved, the diversity among the organism is limited. They are unable to adapt to the changing environment. A single change that is a single change in the environment would eliminate the entire species. So this way we have finished the topic, that is asexual reproduction. In the next video we will discuss the sexual reproduction. Thank you.